As you may have heard, a second species of fruit fly has been found in a surveillance trap in the Auckland suburb of Otara. The male fascialis, which is native to Tonga, is a different species from the Queensland fruit fly, discovered 30 kilometres away in Devonport last Thursday. Biosecurity New Zealand says the fly was discovered in a trap yesterday and it set up a controlled area 200 metres from the trap site. Alex Perrottet is inside the red zone and he joins us now on live view. Hi Alex, what is happening there at the moment?
Good evening, Lisa. Yes, we're here on the ground, actually at the Tongan Tokaima Ananga Methodist Church, and right, well, we are in the red zone. Over my shoulder, right behind me, are a number of properties. You can actually see banana trees over the fence there. There's apple trees, peach trees, fruit everywhere, really. We've been told there is one Tongan fascialis or fascialis fly, whatever way you pronounce your Latin, but they've found it, and I'll tell you, they're a small thing, but they carry a big price tag. The estimated cost so far between this fly and the unrelated fly in Devonport so far is $2.6 million. Not as much as that level 2 situation that happened back in 2015 with the 14 flies in Avondale, which cost us about $16.1 million over a 10 or 11 month process. Biosecurity New Zealand, as well as Ministry of Primary Industries, hoping that that's not going to be the case at this time. However, we did seem to be the first on the scene. We've spoken to people here at a preschool, as well as people in those houses over my shoulder, and they haven't heard anything yet. But we do believe that here in the red controlled area, Biosecurity New Zealand bins will be delivered and those signs will be going up fairly shortly.
So as you say, there's a few fruit trees and I can see the banana palms behind you. So are they being told what, not to traffic fruit out of that particular area, or what's the explicit instruction?
Okay, so the instructions that have been given online so far basically are that within this very constrained red-coloured controlled zone, Zone A, people are not to take any fresh fruit and vegetables out of the area. They've got to inspect their fruit. They've got to check that the larvae of the fly is not there. It looks like small bits of white rice. And to dispose of it, you can put it in your little incinerator that you've got in your sink if you have one. Otherwise, that is to be disposed in those Biosecurity New Zealand bins that we expect are on their way here. Outside that red zone is a broader yellow zone constrained by Chapel Road, Alexander Road, Johnson's Road, Flatbush Road and State Highway 1. It's a broader area and people can take fruit and vegetables bought from the shops in and out of that zone, but the same strict rules apply to any food that is grown in the garden at home. So anyone in that broader zone who grows, you know, in the veggie patch at home, that fruit has to be inspected and also disposed of in the same ways.
So this is the second beastie, but it's a different one from the one in Devonport. What do we know about what threat this particular one poses?
Well, as I said before, it costs a lot of money to keep Biosecurity New Zealand safe, and an investigation is underway. Of course, it threatens an $80 billion, well, sorry, not $80 billion, the 80% of a $5.5 billion industry. That's the horticultural crops. And so the Minister, Damien O'Connor, is pulling out all stops here to make sure that this doesn't go into what we had back in 2015, a level 2 situation or an incursion. He'll be here on site 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, sending those messages out. But the message at the moment is do check your fruit, and the Minister's saying that an investigation will be launched. They're already, remember, investigating fruit that comes in via cargo. Now they're going to be investigating fruit that comes in, or the biosecurity in the air, as well as cruise ship passengers. So that investigation has widened out. We're yet to find out, Lisa, whether you'll be slugged in the future more than that $400 for trying to smuggle in the banana as you come home to Aotearoa.
Thanks, Alex. Make sure you leave all fruit behind when you leave the red zone. That is Alex Perrottet. He's in the new red zone. This, as we mentioned, is in the Auckland suburb of Otara. There has been a fruit fly found there, but it's completely different to the one that was found 30 kilometres away in Devonport.